Hi there, Amit here for Advices Media, and here we have the LG Optimus L32 Dual, and in this video we are going to do a quick hands-on on the same. We are first going to set it up for the first time, that's by booting it for the very first time. So till the time it boots up, let me just show you the overview of the smartphone. So there are no physical buttons here available. On the bottom you have the microphone and the micro USB slot. On the right there is nothing literally on this smartphone. On the left you have the volume rockers, as you can see here. These are the volume rockers. On the back you have the 3 megapixel camera, but there's no flash for the same with the LG branding, and there's nothing else on the back. So the device looks quite similar to the Samsung Galaxy Y Duos or the Samsung Galaxy Pocket, literally, considering the form factor. And this is what you get. On the top you have the 3.5mm headset jack here and the on-off toggle switch, and this is what you get once you boot this phone for the very first time. So let's proceed with the setup of the same. We can just skip most of these settings and directly proceed with the home page. So the essential app installation will now start. The installed apps can be removed and no additional data charges will be applied. So these are the applications which would be installed now. Let's proceed with done, and then here we go. It says that you can overlap to icons to create a folder. That is how you can create folders onto this phone to manage all your applications. These are different home screens which you get, and a list of applications which come pre-installed. So the UI looks quite fluent and it's working pretty good. The touch also looks pretty good. So that is about the touch. Let's go to the applications area and check out what all comes pre-installed onto this phone. So this is the first time we are booting it up, and this is what all we get here. So as you can see, we have the self broadcast application. There are the normal Google based applications. This is LG Smart World application, a software update app which helps you in checking out for new updates available for this phone. Along with that, you also have the Polaris Vivo 4 for accessing your Microsoft Office based files. This is remote call service wherein you can tap onto the same and connect to the LG representatives in order to fix your device, who would actually remotely access your device and fix the same. And you also have the voice recorder, the YouTube application, and few other similar applications. So this is what all you get on this smartphone. Let me just go to the settings and check out for the OS version. It should be under the software version. So as you can see, it's Android 4.1.2. That's Android Jelly Bean 4.1.2, and hope there should be a new update for Android 4.2, again optimized with this UI. And this is what you get. There are no SIM cards inserted, so these slots are generally empty. Now talking about the internal storage, let's go to the internal storage and check out what all is available here. So by default you actually have around 1.69 GB of storage space available, which is generally very less, because these days most of these applications are of very large size, and it would be very hard to use them on this smartphone, and then you would actually have to move them to the SD card by adding SD card and then transferring all the applications to the same. Now let's quickly just check out the camera application, which is of 3 megapixel, and check out how the output is on the same. So let me just give a quick overview of the settings here again. So you get different scene modes, ISO settings, white balance, color effects, timing in case you would like to take a self timer photo, geotagging, shutter sound, you can change the sound, auto review, etc. Now once you're done, let's proceed with the other settings. Here you have two options only for the camera, that's 3 megapixel and 1 megapixel. You can change a few settings. You also have the voice based photo capture, where you can just mention any of these words mentioned here, that's cheese, smile, whiskey, LG or kimchi, and the photo would be taken. So that is an interesting feature. And this is the zoom, which can be used within the camera application itself. So let me just quickly capture a photo and show you the results of the same. So there is no touch to focus here. Okay, it's actually working. It even captures the pictures. there was only a small lag actually, because it even started to focus slowly and then took the picture. Cheese, LG, LG, cheese. So that was the voice assisted feature, wherein it actually captured pictures based on the voice commands. Let's go to the gallery and check out the output here. So again, as I mentioned earlier, you cannot expect much from this camera because it's just a very small camera with 3 megapixel sensor, so you cannot expect much. The pictures obviously are quite blurry, there's a lot of pixelation and a lot of noise, so this is what you get here, and you cannot expect again much from this smartphone's camera at least. And do make a note that there is no front camera, there are no sensors, nothing as such on the front screen. So this is overall something which you can use as a secondary phone and not as your primary phone, with a very default, or you can say very low configuration with a very small camera as such. So this was a quick overview and a quick hands-on on the LG's L32 dual smartphone. Stay tuned on Advices Media for more. Thank you.